And hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Live on the Iowa Sports Connection Radio and Television Network on this Friday the 13th here on television on WHO TV 13.2 and Mediacom channels 113 and 246, and of course, tape delayed on television in Cedar Rapids on KCRG TV 9.2. I'm Tony Atzeni, along with radio producer Ben Carroll, and television producer is Chris New tonight, as we come to you live from the Hy-Vee High School headquarters, where Hy-Vee proudly supports the student athletes, coaches, officials, and teachers of Iowa high schools. Hy-Vee, making life easier, healthier, and happier. Also brought to you in part by Gillette, the best a man can get, and by Nestle's, Wheaties, and Coca-Cola, all partners of the Hy-Vee High School headquarters. We come to you live also from the Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee Studios, SchottenkirkChevyWaukee.com, the website. We also like to remind you to pick up a copy of the Iowa Sports Connection magazine at the over 477 Casey's General Stores here in this great state of Iowa. And while you're there, also pick up a nice piping hot pizza pie at their locations. Also, 5 Shills locations carry the magazine. They're located in the Coralville Mall, in Cedar Falls, in Waterloo, in Sioux City, and at the Jordan Creek Town Center in West Des Moines. And while you're there at the Shields, check out the Goal Setter Systems, a perfect addition to your driveway this spring and summer. Log on to goalsetter.com. Well, it's going to be a busy, busy night tonight, and then tomorrow morning, of course, from 8 to 10, the Iowa Sports Connection show here on the network. But I'd like to tell everybody real quickly about what's going on here in the future beginning Monday. New programming on our flagship station, AM 1350 KRNT. As Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, we'll add 3 new shows to the Iowa Sports Connection radio network, as we'll have the Iowa Sports Connection show. On Monday, we'll focus in on Major League, Minor League, and high school baseball and softball. And then on Tuesday, we'll talk about the Iowa high school and college sports going on. On Thursday, auto racing is the key feature, but we'll also talk a whole lot of other things, some feature items as well. Again, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on the Iowa Sports Connection radio network on the flagship station AM 1350 KRNT. It's the Iowa Sports Connection show. Wednesdays still will have On the Tee from 5 to 7, and Friday Night Live now, instead of our 6 to 7 time frame as we are tonight and have been for a few weeks, we advance another hour. So 5 to 7 for Friday Night Live beginning next week as well. And then on Saturday mornings, as always, 8 to 10 in the morning, the Iowa Sports Connection show. So that's just a quick thing. You can go to our website, iowasportsconnection.com, to catch up on exactly when and where. Of course, some of our shows might be 5 to 6:30. Some may be 5 to 5:30. It depends on Chicago Cubs baseball. And tonight on our flagship station, of course, we're not on there because of Chicago Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals baseball. But we are being picked up in Cedar Rapids on KCRG TV 9.2 on tape delay. And Wyatt Schultz from that area, he's part of The Predicament, thepredicament.com, and a big wrestling meet. You think high school wrestling season's over? For some, it is. But for others, Wyatt Schultz joins us to talk about the Cliff King Athletic and Wrestling USA Dream Team lineups. Of course, they were announced. We've had them on our website. And if you want tickets to that event, it'll be in Iowa City at Iowa City West High School. And here to talk about it is Wyatt Schultz. How are you tonight, Wyatt?
I'm not doing too bad. We're just kind of making the final preparations for next week's event, and things are going fairly well with a couple of glitches, but we're getting it down there to where we're looking in good shape.
April 20th, Iowa City West High School, 7 o'clock. The tickets are for $10. They're available at the gate, but advanced tickets are available by mailing a check or money order to, and of course it's on our website, Dream Team Classic, in care of Wyatt Schultz, and that address on our website as well, or you can go to thepredicament.com for that information. How are ticket sales so far, Wyatt?
The tickets are coming in very, very well. You know, we hosted here 4 years ago, 2008, which was a pretty good lineup at that time, even. And these sales are a lot better than last. So I got a sneaky feeling if you wanna get in, you better get there early, because we can't get the doors open till 6. So you better be there.
Well, by my calculations, there's 7 or 8 number 1 ranked national wrestlers heading to this event. One of them from right here in Iowa at the 220-pound weight class, Willie Miklas out of Southeast Polk. So a high-octane lineup of Iowa high school wrestlers and their opponents coming from all over the USA.
That's right. Willie, the Michael Kroll's out of Scott West, Minnesota. Actually, his high school coach is is Darren Ripley, who grew up in Riceville, Iowa, up in northeast Iowa. So that's his high school coach. So he's coming down as well. But Kroll's actually won the state title at heavyweight this year up in Minnesota. He beat the heavyweight that's coming down from Caledonia, Austin, Georgian. And so there's actually a couple of number 1, number 2 ranked or matches that night. So it's going to be a lively one.
Yeah, the other one, of course, pits number 2, Gabriel Marino, against a name very familiar to Iowa Hawkeye wrestling fans out of Crown Point, Indiana, and Jason Surtzis.
That's right, and Surtzis actually wrestled in the Olympic trials here last weekend up in Cedar Falls. So it shows you the level and the caliber of Surtzis. And speaking of Surtzis, it's kind of interesting as I've been involved in these Dream Team Classics over the years, how many brothers have actually participated in this. Alex, of course, was in the Dream Team out in California, so starting to see a lot of brother combinations in these Dream Teams.
Of course, when you look at the USA team, you've got wrestlers coming from Oklahoma, a very big wrestling state, Ohio, another one, Pennsylvania, of course, New Jersey, Indiana, and look, of course, California has a few, even Oregon, wrestler from there, from Wisconsin, and, of course, from Minnesota. So some pretty good national representation in this Dream Team Classic.
Yes, it is, and kids from all over the country. Of course, if people have looked at the website over the last couple of weeks, they probably noticed a couple of changes.